and welcome back to Toyota Thailand Open. We are in Bangkok, and we have just witnessed a very, very good mixed doubles where the Thailand pair, Ranokro and Tanachai, won in 3 games. The next match coming up is a men's singles, and it's between Kenta NISHIMOTO from Japan, the number 6 seed, against CHOU Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei, the number 3 seed, and he won the Indonesian Open Super 1000 tournament just a few weeks ago. And we will have a look at the draw for the men's singles, and as you can see, we are focusing on the lower half, and the winner of this match will play Lee Si-cha of Malaysia, who won in 3 games against his Indonesian opponent. The top half, Kenta Suniyama, is already confirmed, but the last match today between Enkalong Angus and Pusit Petradap will then see who he will meet. And the players are onto court, and the first is Kenta NISHIMOTO, and he is followed by CHOU Tien Chen here in the blue t-shirt. CHOU Tien Chen won the silver at the Asian Games and have won 4 World Tour tournaments, inclusive of the Indonesian Open, the Super 1000 tournament, his absolute biggest win so far. The head-to-head between these two is also in favour of CHOU Tien Chen. He's 4-1 up. And as you can see, it went to 3 games, and it's 4-1, but 4 out of the 5 matches between these two players have gone the full distance to 3 games. When CHOU Tien Chen is winning in 3 games, he has won 21-15 in the third, 21-14 in the third, 21-13 in the third. So it's been fairly convincing in the 3rd game. But it's a tough match against this man from Japan, Kenta NISHIMOTO. He's a good fighter, 24 years of age, and he's presently number 11 on the ranking. The highest he's been is 9. He spent 8 weeks as number 9, and the last time was the 15th of January this year. On the race to Tokyo, Nishimoto is number 20, and at the moment not qualified. He's got to go into the top 16 to have a chance. And he's won very convincingly in 2 straight games in his previous matches this tournament. He is obviously up against another one from Japan, Kenta Suniyama, when it comes to Olympic qualification, but we can talk about that later. Here, his opponent of today, CHOU Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. He is ranked number 3 in the world, and he is just getting better and better with his age. And he's a very steady player, strong defense, and he's using that foundation because he's also a very good attacking player. He, as his opponent, has won his 2 previous matches in 2 straight games. Spent 28 weeks as a number 3 now, and last time was just a few days ago on the 30th of July. And here we have the umpire from Thailand. And the service judge is also from Thailand. It's Masum Pong. So five times these players have met, and it's 4-1 for CHOU Tien Chen, but 4 times it's gone the full distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kenta NISHIMOTO, Japan. And on my left, CHOU Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei.
Kenta Nishimoto
Kenta
won
Nishimoto
his
to
match
serve.
in the German Open,
Love
and this
ball.
year the Super 300
Play.
tournament. Nishimoto to serve, love all play.
Service over. 1-love. Love. Love.
So it's very important for Kenta Nishimoto to try to get his game back on track. Since the end of April this year, he's lost first round in 5 tournaments out of top 5 tournaments. So he's not really been able to get it together lately.
4-love.
As I mentioned earlier, he is at number 20 on the race to Tokyo, the Olympic Games. And Kenta Suniyama is actually number 24. But for Japan to get 2 players into the men's singles, they need to get into top 16. And I would
Kenta Nishimoto challenges called out.
Kenta Momota is sure to be one of those. And we have a challenge here. Challenge by Nishimoto is unsuccessful. It's called out.
1 challenge remaining. 4-love. 3.
5-love.
5-love.
Yes.
Play.
So good start here for CHOU Tien Chen. A very, very strong athlete from Chinese Taipei. Yeah, good play here by Nishimoto. Lucky with the net court.
Service over. 1-5.
CHOU Tien Chen is building on a solid foundation of good defense and basic game, and he likes to attack. And he's got a really, really good and strong net play, just setting up good attacking opportunities. Yeah, good anticipation there by CHOU Tien Chen.
Service over.
On the more fun side, one can say that he's the master of 3 games. Very often his matches are going into 3 games, but have to give him, he's winning most of them. Net play by Nishimoto. Yeah, good attack, good follow up there.
Service over.
Very fast.
2-7.
On the race to Tokyo, CHOU Tien Chen is actually number 2, and that's based on 4 tournaments. As we all know, it's running on till next year at the end of April, and then it will all be decided who is going to qualify for the Olympics. That's way out.
Service over. 8-2.
Attacking clear, good defense. Whoa, that's a very fine example of his good net play there, CHOU Tien Chen.
9-2.
And the problem for Kenta NISHIMOTO is that he's got to rely on the mistakes from his opponent as his attack is not strong enough, especially when it comes to playing a player with such a good defense as CHOU Tien Chen, and that's the commentator's curse. Well placed on the forehand side of the body of CHOU Tien Chen here, really well played by NISHIMOTO.
Service over. 10-3.
Oh, that's completely mistimed.
Service over.
CHOU Tien Chen.
4-10.
Once again hitting out in that
Service
sideline,
over.
and
11-4 interval.
CHOU Tien Chen goes into the interval with a lead of 11-4. Here we got the confirmation, 7 minutes. Kenta NISHIMOTO lost the quarter-final last year against the Thailand player Abhi Hingsanon in 2 straight games. In 2017 he did not take part, and in 16 he reached the semi-final where he lost to Thanonsak Bunsuk, also from Thailand. But it's a tall order for NISHIMOTO, down 11-4 here in the opening game.
11-4 play.
Yeah, that's good. Awesome cross-court smash here from NISHIMOTO. Really found a very good angle.
11.
And this is the kind of play, and when the opportunity arises, that the kinds of shots that NISHIMOTO needs to play.
Service over. 12-5.
his way out.
Service over. 6-12.
So far, Kenta NISHIMOTO have not won a tournament. He came second in the French Open 2017, where he lost to Shrikant Kidambi.
Service over. 13.
Hong Kong Open 2018, runners-up to Son Won-ho. And German Open 2019, runners-up to Kento Momota. But he had one of the most awesome wins of his career in 2017 at the French Open, when he got to that final on the way in the first round. He beat Lee Chong-wei.
Service over. 7-14.
Very decisively put away here by CHOU Tien Chen. Again, setting it up very nicely at the net, forcing the short lift here. This is short. Jump smash. Yeah, look again, very nice net shot there by CHOU Tien Chen. One of the things that really made a difference in the final against Anders Antonsen from Denmark, in the final of Indonesia Open 2 weeks ago. He was distinctively better at the net.
17-7.
10-point cushion here. 17-7. Look at that. It's perfection. Jumping from the base position to the around the head situation. Finishing it down the line. But it is interesting that Nishimoto have beaten most players in the head-to-head. Against Lindan, it's 1-1. Against Shi Yuqi, it's 1-2. Against Lee Chong-wei, it's 2-2. Big Jackson 1-3. Jonathan Christie 4-6. So there's no doubt that Kenta Nishimoto has got the capability to beat all the top players on his good days.
Service over. 8-18.
Somehow it seems difficult for him to be consistent in the tournaments. So he's having got one good win, maybe two good wins, and then he's losing the third one. Have to be able to string it together in one tournament.
9-18. Fault. Service over. 19-9.
Always important to get double figures here for Nishimoto. Yep, double figures.
Service over. 10-19.
Good angle.
12-19.
Good cross court there on the backhand side. Look at that, stretching CHOU Tien Chen completely. That's the second good cross court smash we've seen from Nishimoto. It's important for Nishimoto to get a good start or get some points here in order to give him a good start and some belief in the second game, because I think definitely this first game is beyond his reach. Once again, CHOU Tien Chen leaping from that base position. Seems very, very much in control. And that's awesome display by CHOU Tien Chen.
Service over.
And as you can see,
Game point.
often
12.
towards the end of games, seems to celebrate points and psyching himself up a bit more here. We see 8 game points, 20, game point 12.
Game.
First time of asking. First game goes
First
to
game
CHOU
won
Tien Chen.
by CHOU Tien Chen.
21-12.
21-12.
So we've spoken about CHOU Tien Chen and his very, very fine performance in the Indonesian Open. Then last week, following the Indonesian Open, he went to Japan and he lost in the last 16 to Jano Jorgensen of Denmark, who had a very, very fine run, beating CHOU Tien Chen and Lin Dan on the way to the semi-final. And CHOU Tien Chen has not taken part in the Thailand Open in the past 3 years, 16, 17 and 18. So we're ready to begin the second game. CHOU Tien Chen to serve. Love all play.
Second game, love all, play. Kenta Nishimoto challenges call out.
So we have a challenge on the very first one by Nishimoto. That's very early in the game to take his first challenge. But he was right. It's in. Good challenge there by Nishimoto. Must have been very sure in his mind, since he wanted to go for a challenge that early in the game.
Service over. 1 love. Service over. 1, 2.
Good attack here by CHOU Tien Chen. Unfortunate for him, but look at this defensive shot there. Completely caught Nishimoto, but still managed to get around it. Played a good defensive shot. Taking the lead here, 3-1 in the opening part of the second game. Good attacking clear down the line by CHOU Tien Chen there, forcing it into the corner. There's a little bit of sideways drift as well that keeps that one in. Nishimoto almost scored a point on that one there. Once again, the cross-court smash. But look at this one. Last year, CHOU Tien Chen won German Open, Singapore Open and Korea Open, and this year, Indonesia Open. Kenta Nishimoto still needs to win his first tournament. And here, once again, we have a
Kenta
challenge on it.
NISHIMOTO
And
challenges called out.
I think he's got a point on that one. Even though it's a very, very difficult line to call from up here. Just out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 4-3. Play.
So unsuccessful this time.
Service over. 4-all.
Well covered at the net here by Nishimoto. Look at that, he's lurking there, he's waiting for it. And this time the touch of CHOU Tien Chen is letting him down a bit.
Hold. Service over. 5-4. Service over. 5-all.
Good play by Nishimoto. Really stayed well in the
6-5.
rally here. CHOU Tien Chen in complete control, but somehow not able to finish. And then that beautiful net shot at the end here. This is the one. Look at how tight it is. One time last year, I met CHOU Tien Chen in the lobby of the hotel, and I asked him, why are you always playing 3 games? And he said, smiled to me and said, I don't know why. And then a few months later, he came up to me and he said, did you see, I won my matches in 2 straight games. And we had a laugh on that. So he's a delightful young man. Good language skills as well.
Service over. 6-all.
Yeah, that's good play.
Service over. 7-6.
Very tight. CHOU still get it back. I think we need the court to be mopped. Yes. forcing the arrow off Nishimoto here. CHOU Tien Chen, good cross-court smash. Again, leaping from that base position to the backhand side, smashing cross-court this time. I think he had a hand on the floor. That's why he needs the court to be mopped again. Delightful control on that cross-court flick to the forehand side. However, be reminded, I think the drift kept it in a little bit. Yeah, that's well within the line. Oh, can you believe it?
Interval.
He worked so hard, Nishimoto. But one of the reasons why he's 11-7 down, having lost the first game as well, is the fact that he does not score enough points in his attack. On the other hand here, CHOU from Chinese Taipei has got a much stronger attack. We've got the confirmation. 11-7 in 14 minutes.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Play. Twelve, 7.
Yeah, good smash there on the line. Have a challenge by CHOU.
CHOU Tien Chen challenges called in.
But the hot favourite in this match, CHOU Tien Chen, is very much in the driving seat, the number 3 seat.
Challenge unsuccessful.
And as you can see, the challenge was unsuccessful. It was on the line.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 8-12.
And if you look at the complete draw of the men's
Play.
singles, purely based on paper, CHOU Tien Chen seems to be a hot favourite to win the tournament.
9-12.
Should he play Enkalong Angus from Hong Kong in the final? We never know what's going to happen, but then he will be a 9-4 up in head-to-head against Enkalong. But we will never get ahead of ourselves, so let's see what's happening here. Well spotted by Nishimoto there. CHOU moving towards the net. Look at that, staying in there and then getting caught by that clear down the line. Well spotted by Nishimoto, winning the point, closing the gap to 2 points. On the line, and we have this second challenge from CHOU Tien Chen, and I think that's dangerous because chances are that that one is in and he might be unsuccessful again, which means he's got no more challenges left in the second game, but he's prepared to take the risk. It's on the line, which means
challenge unsuccessful, no challenge remaining.
As the umpires say, no challenges remaining for CHOU Tien Chen in this second game. The last 5 points gone to Nishimoto, trailing 7-12, now it's 12-all.
Service over, 13-12.
Defensive work there by CHOU, lifting that long on the back line.
Service over.
And suddenly we have a fight on our hands here. It looked so convincingly just 5 minutes ago for CHOU Tien Chen, being 12-7 up.
Service over, 13.
He's anticipating that cross-court lift really well. Very tempting for Nishimoto to go cross-court in a situation like that. Chou was waiting for it, and he capitalized.
Thirteen.
Perhaps Nishimoto can get a little bit of self-confidence from this tournament, because as I mentioned earlier, since the end of April this year, he's lost first round in all the 5 tournaments he's played. Very tight, very tight. Good net play here by CHOU Tien Chen.
13.
Way out. And suddenly 4 points.
17, 13.
Chou. 17-13. Oi, 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 what a miss. What a miss.
18, 13.
These are the kind of opportunities and chances that Nishimoto must put away in order for him to be able to win a match like this. He's apologizing for the miss-hit. He's going for cross-court smash, but he was not really connecting well on that shot. Nevertheless, it was a winner. So Chou wants to change the shuttle, but Nishimoto not. The umpire agrees with Nishimoto. So suddenly, once again, the gap is just 2 points, 16-18. Now 3 points have gone to Nishimoto.
Service over, 19-16.
Look at that short, sweet action there by CHOU Tien Chen. And match point has arrived, 20 match points, 16. Nishimoto really have to find the answers now. First time of asking. 21-16 for CHOU Tien Chen. So it was a very, very convincing victory here by CHOU Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. Won in 2 straight games. And look at that celebration from the match point. But he was very, very much in control all the way through the match. Only on certain occasions, Nishimoto was kind of hanging on to it. But somehow, never in doubt that this man was the winner of the match. Here we got the confirmation, 21-12, 21-16 in just 44 minutes. And the next match coming up is another men's singles.